You all can see, guys, my leather is not really in its perfect condition. My seats at the back, yes, it's leather, yes. The one thing that has also been disturbing me ever since I got this car for the past 6 months has to be the misfire. I've checked the spark plugs, the O2 sensors, the injectors, the coil packs. This one is a 4-cylinder engine, and
What? No, dude!
look how beefy the back of this car looks. This car is thick as hell. Judging it's a 1995 model, guys, this car has to be one of the best looking Mercedes ever. If you are going for a classic look with a Mercedes and a bit of modern touch, I think this is the best car for you guys. Go for this car, go for this car, go for this car every single day. I'll choose this Mercedes over any Mercedes that I think of, except an E63 AMG S. The rest, guys, this one is the go-to Mercedes ever. And as you can see right here, guys, bro, tell me if I'm wrong. This is the if this ain't the best looking Mercedes up to date, I don't know, guys, I don't know. Just look how masculine this car looks. Look how beefy the car looks. Look how God. So I think that's what we have in this video. So let's get into the video, and I'll probably explain more on this video. Peace out. YouTube man, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Codin Black, back with another banger for you guys. If you're new to this channel, please do subscribe to this channel, like this video, comment down below your thoughts on this wonderful machine that we're going to talk about today. And before I even continue this video, I have to give a shout out to my boy COSSY Rigs. He has a very like, it's the same car, it's the same color, it's the same trim. The last video, I think he left a comment there, and then he said that we should do a collab. So COSSY Rigs, if you're watching this video, I'd love to do that collab with you. So like any day of the week, we can do that collab in a day. So he has the same car. I think you guys should go to his channel. Make sure that you leave their comment, and just comment there from Codin Black and whatever, you know what I'm saying. So this video today, guys, we're going to talk about the force that this car has been having for the past since I had it. I've had this thing for, okay, me personally, I've had this car for, I want to say like 6 months. For 6 months, I've had this car for 6 months. But before it officially being mine, it used to be my dad's car, and he has had this car since 2015. So from there on, my dad used to drive this car every single day. After that, it got broken into and then left for another 3 years, and then right now we are having it after being fixed, minor fixes here and there. The car is on the road. So in this video, let's talk about one of the many things that this car is lacking. Okay, it has some surprises. Just wait, guys. As you all can see, this is my 1998 Mercedes C200 Elegance package. The Elegance package right here, that's the Elegance package. So this car came from Mercedes production line back in 1993, when the 190e was now out of production. And judging from how this car looks, guys, tell me if this car does not look muscular in any kind of way. This is the timeless Mercedes, and if there's one thing I love about this car, has to be this feature on these lights. I don't know how they embedded this hole on these lights. It's a very cool feature to me, and it's also on both sides. So you might think actually that maybe it's a fault, but clearly it is not a fault. This car came like this from the factory, and I can name like a ton of cars that don't look like this straight from the factory. There are some cars from the factory that don't have this type of class, and they might actually cost even twice this car. This car actually cost maybe $4,000 to 10 grand if gotten new. So this car right here, guys, I'm basically the third owner. The first owner was the guy that my dad bought from, and then my dad was the second owner, and then I'm the third owner of this car. But this car, yeah, it might look appealing in the eye, but let me just tell you, this car is not rainbows and sunshines when it comes to like keeping a car like this one. It has some minor fixes. As you can see, I have some right here which I have to also fix. That one is it's a major L when it comes to these cars. And judging that it's a classic car, these cars parts are not really easy to find. These cars, they are so rare. Most people don't acknowledge how rare this car is. Finding a car like this from the 1998 and in good condition, guys, trust me, it will take you a decade to even find something that looks anything close to this. So I'll start with my interior. Now my interior looks fine, right? If you give it the first glance look, the interior looks so perfect fine. But if I go into details, it has some minor issues. As you can see right here, I don't have the factory stereo system because it was stolen when my dad was the owner back then. So that's a story for another day. I think I'll have to also make a video on that. So my interior is trash. As you can see, I have some minor errors there. My door trim is not really looking in its perfect condition. The trim is wood, and it's not really it's not real wood. It's just some fake plastic wood that has to be fixed. So my wood trim is not really perfect. My gear knob, as you can see right here, has to be fixed. I think this one right here, I have to like get some money and then maybe fix this later on in my ownership of this car. And then I also have to find AC because my AC does not work in any sort of way. My steering, as you can see, it's crusty here and there. Like I said, there I also have some issues. But the one thing I really despise about this car has to be the back seats. The leather on this car, yes, it's mint. The beige, it looks good, but my leather is trash, guys. My leather is not really looking in its perfect condition. It's cracked. You all can see, guys, my leather is not really in its perfect condition. My seats at the back, yes, it's leather, yes. And guys, you guys know how hard it is maintaining leather. And judging from how this leather looks, I'll have to like buy a donor car and also basically replace everything that's came from that car into this car. So this one right here, I don't know how I'll ever fix this. It's very looking in it's in a very bad state. I'll have to find something and someone that can really fix this car perfectly. But overall, the interior looks fine. At least I can move from one shop to another. I can go from here and there. But overall, my car looks fine. Okay. But these are just the minor things that comes when you buy a high leather, you know, high class, high elegance, C class. You expect this kind of damage. And judging that this car is almost twice my age, I don't really doubt anything that, you know, the leather has kept well, as you can see. Also the front seats are in immaculate for condition, especially this one is in immaculate condition, except that one we have a minor rust just right there, which is an easy fix, but with money that one wouldn't be a problem. So guys, you make sure that you do subscribe to this channel because I really need your help. Without you liking this video, this thing will not be, you know, alive anymore. So yeah, and exterior wise, the paint looks awesome, but we have some few scratches here and there, which, you know, the paints won't really matter because it's just a minor fix. You can just get a compressor, do a whole respray or buff up the paint, and the car will come back shining like, you know, like nothing ever happened anywhere. Another thing that I'm also facing with this car has to be my stereo system. Like I said earlier, my car was stolen, okay? Not really my car. When my dad was having this car back then, it was stolen. So they stole the most important thing ever in this car has to be the stereo system. And yeah, so as you can see, I have an aftermarket one. Yeah, the sound system was stolen. That one is not in this car anymore. And I think I'll have to give you a preview of inside here, okay? Yeah, as you can see, also the speakers are missing. That side is missing. That side is also missing. We just have some few minor issues here and there. So here, like I said earlier, as you can see, it's just a, you know, a whole bunch of mistakes. Underneath, right there, that's missing. This one is shaky as hell. It's held up. My system is missing. It's just a bunch of issues, guys, which will be fixed in the near future. That one you don't have to worry. My tint is, you know, not really in its perfect form or condition. That one will be fixed much later on. Don't worry, guys. This car is coming back now. Now that it's in my ownership, not that it's in my ownership. This car is going to look amazing. It's going to be the best C-Class on the internet, and it's going to break the internet even twice as much as I thought. Okay, and first of all, before I even continue, the exterior, guys, the exterior has some major issues. Let me just try and show you guys. Now, right here, as you can see, we have some major problem. My side mirror is literally just held into place with some few wires, which has to be fixed. And also this side, at the driver's side, this whole side mirror thing does not move. Okay, yeah, oh okay, yeah, it moves. It's literally held into like, it's like a cup or something. And that's something I hate about this car. The side mirrors don't fold. I don't know why Mercedes thought of that. The side mirrors don't fold, which is it's a major L. And then my paint job is looking not really in its best condition. I love this paint color. It's purplish. It's just amazing color. If you ask me, this has to be, if I was to do a wrap, maybe in the near future, I'll have to choose midnight purple or just a dark purple like this one. But my paint job, guys, as you can see, some few bubbles here and there. We have some few dents, like I said earlier. And if you go deeper, this bumper is not really in its best condition. The bumper is toasted, like it's dead. And I'm sure finding this car part has to be very expensive, very expensive. And as you can see right here, I don't have the stock rims. I'm sure this is on stock. Now, like I said earlier, guys, the car looks amazing. Don't get me wrong, but we just have some few imperfections that don't really make this car to my standards that I do like a car to be. So it will be fixed in the near future. And please, guys, make sure that you do comment, subscribe, like, and share, so that this video blows up, because this car, guys, it looks good. Like, don't get me wrong, it's the best looking car. Judging from the money that I bought it for my dad, it has to be the best looking car ever. And also, before I forget, as you can see right here, I also have to fix this one, my bumper in the back. I don't know if people have also this problem, but my bumper in the back is literally shaky. I don't know if you guys, which side was it? I think it's this side. Yeah, this side, the bumper is shaky as hell. I don't know if you guys can tell. The bumper, my interior. And then we have a major issue with this car, guys. It has to be the transmission. Now, this car, like I said earlier, it's from 1995 back to up to 2000. The last model was from 2000, which was the C200 compressor. It had a supercharger. And this car, guys, has one of the most, the transmission, it does, get the job done, but the transmission on this car is toast. So anyone who knows what this car might need some help with, please comment down below, because my transmission is not really in its best condition. It's leaking oil every single day. I think that's why my dad just was like, let me just get rid of this car. And me personally, where I bought this car has to be the plans that I do have for this car, and I'll have to also make another video on that much later on. So you guys are in for a good treat. These videos are going to be bangers after bangers after bangers, every single upload. So let me just get in and then talk about it later. The one thing that has also been disturbing me ever since I got this car for the past 6 months has to be the misfire. I've checked the spark plugs, the O2 sensors, the injectors, the coil packs. This one is a 4-cylinder engine, and it has some good power, but the misfire in this car is crazy. And I also have to fix that later on in my ownership of this car. And that comes down to another problem that this car is having. Okay, yes, I do like the car, yes, but I have to fix the misfire. And guys, I really need your help, which means that you have to subscribe to this channel for more videos and more vlogs coming on this channel, right? And my gearbox is it's ever on some issues, guys. I also have to fix that. As much as these cars are Mercedes, and you guys know how expensive Mercedes can cost when it just comes to maintaining them. It can cost you an arm and a leg and a freaking kidney just to fix a goddamn tire. Okay, and yeah, so those are some of the faults that my classic Mercedes has, and also I have to fix them in the long run. And in the long run, I'll have the best memories in this car ever. I'm going to enjoy this car before I do get a BMW, because I'm a BMW fanboy. Don't get me wrong. I know I'll hurt some people, but me personally, I enjoy BMW more than Mercedes. I drove a BMW once, and I just loved how BMW handles compared to what this one handles. Okay, it's a good car, don't get me wrong. Those who own this car, I know they enjoy the fuck out of these cars. They are good cars, they are amazing cars, but you know, it's preference. At the end of the day, I'll prefer what I prefer, and you'll prefer what you do prefer. So I'm currently broke. I'm zero on money, and I need you guys to support this channel, because this build right here is going to be sick. I'll make a video on my plans on this car. Okay, so coming 2024, guys, if this channel don't end with 1 million subscribers in next year, I don't know, bro. I don't know, because this car is literally going to break some necks when I go down the road. A new wrap, a new, you know, the interior is going to be changed. Like, the plans on this car just immaculate, and it does not end there. It does not end there. So guys, make sure that you guys tap in on this video. Make sure that you guys do subscribe, like, and share. And as obvious, let me end the video as I give you some, you know, some good stuff.